One of the scenes of the Matrix Resurrections trailer shows how Neo was in what appears to be a movie theater, but in an official picture published this week, we got a better look at the theater. Behind this clip lies one of the most important allegories and symbolism of the movie. Why is Neo in a theater and about to take the red pill? Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
The first time we get a glimpse of this theater in the trailer is when Neo is looking in the mirror. On the back, we can see that the movie The Matrix is being projected. In the reflection of the mirror, you can see a spotlight or maybe the projector light. Also, when the new Morpheus offers Neo the pills, you can see the same lights reflected off the environment. Then the cops come in. We will talk more about this scene in a minute, but first, let's investigate the location where this scene was filmed. Thanks to Reddit user MoboKaino, who posted information revealing that the theater that was used for this scene is a real historical theater located in Berlin. The Reddit user's tale about how they discovered the location of this theater is quite fascinating. We will leave a link to the post in the description below. We now have 100% confirmation that this is a real theater. It's not that Morpheus simply put up a projector in some random place. He took Neo to an abandoned cinema to show him something important. What was it? And why is Neo in the theater in the first place? A literal explanation is that Thomas Anderson is trapped in a simulation, questioning reality and taking pills to possibly suppress memories misdiagnosed as delusions. This is a big difference between him and the Thomas Anderson from the first movie. In the first movie, Neo was an introvert, living mostly in his apartment with no one trying to stop him from waking up from the simulation. In Matrix 4, Neo is seen a psychiatrist who tells him that what he is thinking is a delusion, that questioning reality is wrong. This therapist is instigating doubt into Neo, a doubt he did not have in the first movie. It is the question of whether he is crazy or not.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
This could make it harder for Bugs and the new Morpheus to convince Neo of the truth. Thus why this time, the red pills would have to use other means to convince him of the truth, maybe with the help of some visual aids. A video of when Neo took the red pill before. We have also theorized that within the Matrix simulation, there is the movie The Matrix, and that the new Morpheus is telling Neo that this movie did happen. Notice that in the picture of the theater, in addition to the mirror, there is an area of computers with symbols similar to the ones that were used when Neo took the red pill in the first movie. It's the equipment needed to find his body, so this site is prepared for when Neo takes the pill, including using a mirror to help Neo question reality. Neo being in this theater is easy to explain as a place that the red pills needed to show him what happened before, so that Neo would stop doubting them. Now there is a much deeper explanation for all this. In an interview with Lana Wachowski, she mentioned that the movies themselves are matrices. This is a reference to the book Simulacra and Simulation, where it talks about realities that are simulated or feigned. Movies are the clearest example of a simulated reality where people can feel that they are real. The actors help sell the illusion. The viewers know that movies are fake, but we react to them and get emotionally invested in them as if they were real. This is a mock of reality. Neo is taken to a theater where reality is simulated through films and plays to show him a quote-unquote movie of his life. Neo is also watching a simulation. The theater, a place where fantasy is projected, is showing Neo a video of the truth. This is Plato's cave in reverse. Summing up the story again, in Plato's cave allegory, men lived chained in a cave, seeing shadows on the wall. To them, the shadows were real animals, and the light was the biggest light they had ever seen. But one person escapes and discovers that the shadows on the wall weren't animals. They were statues, and the light that illuminated the cavern was small compared to the sunlight when he escaped to the surface. In Matrix Resurrections, the reverse is true. Neo is taken from the real world and placed inside a simulation. Then within the simulation, he is taken by the red pills to a theater that symbolizes Plato's cave. They show him projections of his reality. This time Neo doesn't need to leave the Matrix to see the sun or obtain knowledge. This time the truth is shown to him in a projection. The interesting thing about this scene is that Neo is being shown the objective truth in a place where matrices are presented to the general public. Although it seems that certain elements of the first film are being repeated, when we analyze this scene, It is a dismantling of the paradigm of the first movie. Matrix 4 is not about Neo escaping from the simulation or from the projection of reality to find the truth, but about how he can find the truth within the simulation, how he can find himself before going out into the real world. An alternative theory as to why Neo is taken to a theater is that the red pills are programs sent by the architect, that Bugs and the new Morpheus are simply showing Neo videos that the architect wants him to see because for some reason they need the one again. But do you agree? Is this scene an allegory of Plato's cave, but in reverse?
As a parent, if you had the choice, you would be with your children all day, every day. But many times you don't have that choice, and your day-to-day responsibilities obligate you to leave them in the hands of someone else. A search for the perfect caretaker can be difficult, but your search is over. Welcome to Oracle's Daycare, a place where every child is special. Here, your child can develop the necessary skills to face tomorrow's hardships, such as reading, learning to play chess, levitate objects with their mind, bend spoons, develop culinary skills with the house chef, and discuss incomprehensible philosophy.
There is no spoon. Then you'll see that it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself.
You have already made the choice to bring your child to this wonderful daycare. It's up to you to understand why. Oracle's Daycare, where every child has potential. Tired of your cookies not coming out as you want them to? That they don't taste like how your mother used to make them in her kitchen when you were a kid? Well, we have the solution for you. Introducing Oracle's Cookies, made only with the best ingredients and benevolent intentions. Oracle's Cookies will make you feel like you're the only one who can save the world. So don't delay. Pick up the phone and order now. There is absolutely positively nothing suspicious about Oracle's Cookies. If you can't trust this face, who can you trust?
Take a cookie. I promise by the time you're done eating it, you'll feel right as rain.
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.